All right, Wildcat fans, we're getting started a little bit early, just a few minutes before 7, and I thought it was going to be a little bit earlier than that. The game before us, Hackett and Eureka Springs boys, that one won by Hackett, and that one went a little bit quicker than usual. They had a mercy rule, as you would expect. And but anyway, we're about ready to get the starting lineups for the girls going. I'm joined up here once again by Shane Martin. And
yeah, you persuaded me to stay in town another week. So,
there you go.
I'm just kidding.
We kept that jet from flying off.
No, I'm glad to be up here with you again, Trey. I mean, we have a good time, and ain't nothing better than postseason basketball.
So the Hector Lady Wildcats going to be taking on the number one seeded Ozark Mountain Lady Bears, and Lady Wildcats just got their lineups took care of. And it looks like for the Lady Wildcats, we're going to have we'll go through that here in a second.
All right. For the Lady Bears, we've got Kelly Middleton, along with Brooklyn Tennyson, number 12, Macy Brumley, number 23, Kiara Kleiner, and number 40 is going to be Mahaley Gilmore. So that's going to be your starting five for the Lady Bears from Ozark Mountain.
And for the Lady Wildcats, looks like we're going to have number 1, Lily Mae Humphrey, number 3, Emma McConnell, number 4, Mackenzie George, number 11, Addison Campbell, and number 15, Charlie Campbell. And I think I can bump up brightness just a tad bit on this camera. So, about ready to go here.
All right. Like you said, Trey, number 1 versus number 4, and winner punches ticket to the state tournament. So
next week at Cedar Ridge.
This is the money game, and it's going to be Mackenzie George jumping against Gilmore, and the tip goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Hector Ball. They're going to say it went off the Lady Bears, so Hector will inbounds, and this is number 3, Emma McConnell with it. Comes across the timeline. Emma kicks it over to Lily Humphrey. Humphrey kicks it up to Mackenzie George. Back over to McConnell. McConnell baseball pass over to Humphrey. Humphrey gets down the block. Now McConnell has it. McConnell's runner in the lane is short, and the Bears come out with it. This is Gilmore with it. Gilmore has it up top. 3 up top is no good. And there's a fight for the offensive board, and it comes away to the Lady Bears. They are having it up top. This is Kleiner with it. Now they get it inside free throw line, and the layup is good by Kelly Middleton.
Lady Bears on the board first in this one. And we are sitting in amongst a bunch of Bear fans, apparently.
Yes, we are in enemy territory over here. Hector gets it down on the block. Shot is no good by Addison Campbell. And here comes Gilmore out with it. And it's run down there by Middleton. Middleton, here's free throw line. Jump shot is good by Gilmore. So it is off 4-0 for the Bears. McConnell gets it over to Humphrey. Now McConnell has it. George trying to drive. It's kicked out. It'll stay with the Hector Lady Wildcats. 6:25 left here in the first quarter. It is 4-0 Lady Bears. Humphrey will inbounds to McConnell. McConnell's runner in the lane is no good. Rebounded as the putback by Campbell is no good. And the Bears come away with it. And this is Gilmore with it. Gilmore, now they whip it down on the block. Shot is short by Tennyson, and the Wildcats come out with it.
Good job by Mackenzie George getting down there underneath and picking up that board.
And we're going to have a foul now on the Lady Bears as a little bit too much pressure was applied by Kleiner. And that's going to be her first foul with 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. George will inbounds now to McConnell. McConnell gets on that way. 3-pointer, no good by Campbell. And it was almost saved by Humphrey, but she couldn't quite knock it back in, so it'll go to the Lady Bears. Trey, I don't know. I think we're maybe have a little bit of nerves right here.
A little bit,
off the bat.
Yeah. I would figure that the pressure of one win gets you into state. That probably has a lot to do with it.
Oh, I know it.
And these teams have played each other earlier in the season, back in December, and that was a 14-point win by the Lady Bears. So the Lady Wildcats going to try to work their way through this one, see if they can get lucky.
Addison Campbell runs down the rebound for the Wildcats, and the layup by George is no good. And we're going to have a foul. And that foul is going to be on Lily Humphrey. So there was Hector's first good opportunity for a bucket, and George's layup was a little bit too hard, and it comes over now to the Lady Bears. Here's Gilmore with it on the block. Shot is good. And Coach Casey wants a timeout here. In the early going, 3 minutes gone in this first quarter, and it's the Lady Bears 6, Lady Wildcats 0.
So yeah, a 6-0 lead early on here for the Lady Bears. Coach Casey's going to have to try to figure out something to get these girls inside and get some points on the board.
Got to calm them down. It looks. I mean, they look a little rattled right now, right off the bat. And I understand. I get it. It's. I mean, it's a big game. You can put yourself in the state tournament, but like me and you talked about before the game, you are the 4 seed. There. Yeah. I mean, Ozark has the pressure here, being the 1 seed.
Yeah. I'd like to equate this to career-threatening match. You know. Win and your season continues, lose and it's done.
Well, here's a steal by the Lady Bears. So Ozark, and here's a deep 3, and it's partially blocked there by George. And it is turned over as George got the block. But now they're going to say it went out of bounds off the Bears.
That almost looked like Lily Mae kind of threw it away, but
it's going to be Hector's ball.
Hey, we'll take it.
Take the gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Jelly of the Month Club.
Here's Humphrey. Humphrey quickly down to McConnell. McConnell whips it over to George. George, 3 from the wing is off the side of the rim, and it's run down by the Bears, and this is Brumley with it. Brumley quickly gets it to Gilmore. Gilmore cut off on the wing. Back to Brumley. Now Gilmore has it in the corner. They get it inside, and here's a 3 up top, and it is no good by Kleiner, and it's an offensive board now for Ozark, and Gilmore's shot is no good, but they get the offensive board again. Here's a 3 up the top, and it's Brumley that hits the 3. So, Trey, if you can't block out and rebound, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Here's Humphreys with it. McConnell. McConnell's got a 3 on the wing, and it's good. Hector is on the board. 9-3 now. Big shot there by McConnell. Kind of stopped the bleeding and gets Hector on the board. Brumley with it on the wing. And she gets underneath to Gilmore. Nice pass.
Oh, man.
Down to Middleton, and then there's a foul by the Lady Wildcats, and I believe that's going to be on George. Yep. That foul's on George, and it's her first. So it will be inbound underneath the Ozark goal. They're looking, and they get it in now to Fletcher. Fletcher gets it over to Wheeler, and it's thrown away, and McConnell comes away with it for the Wildcats. McConnell.
Oh, goodness.
she had it down the lane there, and then she tried to throw it out.
A little bit too strong. Kenzie George couldn't get down there to it quick enough. It'll be a turnover back to the Lady Bears.
I'd like to see McConnell just pull up and shoot that little 7-foot shot or so.
Sometimes you need to.
Here's Gilmore. Gilmore gets it down on the block, and it is partially blocked there. Good defense by Charlie Campbell. So McConnell comes across the timeline. 3 minutes left here in the first. Now gets it over to George. George whips it down to Humphrey. Humphrey gets on the baseline, drives, and has it blocked, but George comes away with it. McConnell's got the three, and it is off the front. And here's the stick back, and it is no good, but Addison Campbell is going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
Good job by Campbell to get a hold of that after it came back down. Go back up with it, draw the contact.
So Campbell has 2 free throws. First one is good. 9-4 now. Hector trails by 5. Campbell's second is off the back of the rim. Rebounded by George. Follow-up, no good. Campbell with the follow-up, no good. Oh, 2 point-blank opportunities right there for the Lady Wildcats. Couldn't get it to fall.
Good job, good effort, though, on it.
You're right.
Trying to work yourself back into this one.
Good block out there by Addison Campbell for the rebound, and Hector's on the run. George gets in the lane. Turnaround is good.
There you go.
George with the bucket. And Hector has cut this thing to 3 now. It's 9-6. Ozark leading. Here's a drive. Now they kick it out to Fletcher. Fletcher hands it off now to Middleton. Middleton goes to the block. Gets it into Gilmore. Jumper in the lane is good. Gilmore has 6 here in the first quarter. And it is 11-6. Ozark leads by 5. Hector trying to get it across. They do break the press. McConnell gets it over to George. Jumper is no good. There's a fight for the board, and Gilmore double dribbles with it right there. So it's a break for the Lady Wildcats. 1:37 left here in the first, and Ozark leads 11-6. McConnell takes the inbounds, now whips it over to George. George trying to find somewhere to go, comes back over to Humphrey. Now McConnell has it. McConnell down inside, and McConnell lets the 3 fly, and it's off the side of the rim. And here comes Ozark with it. Gilmore has it. Gilmore 3 is off the back of the rim. Rebounded by McConnell, but Gilmore takes it away. Fletcher has it, now gets it to Gilmore. Gilmore in the lane, shot is good. She has 8 here in the first quarter, and we're under 1 minute left. Humphreys over to McConnell. George lets that 3 fly. It's off the side of the rim, but Campbell runs it down in the corner. McConnell now has it, kicks it back. Here's a jumper from the wing, is off the side of the rim, no good by Moore. And we're going to have a foul as George picks up her second. And that's going to hurt, Trey.
Yeah. We're just getting through the first quarter here. You don't really like to see one of your more prolific shooters end up with her second foul of the game. But
so we're under 30 seconds as the Lady Bears come across the timeline. Kleinert gets it over to Wheeler. Back up to Kleinert. Kleinert now inside, and here's a free throw line jumper is no good by Tennyson, and it's going to go out of bounds and go to Hector. So we're down 8 seconds, 7 seconds. I don't know if Hector's observed the clock yet, and there's going to be backcourt with .3.
And when my clock hits 0, I'm just going to leave it as is.
So they say that .3, you can get the shot off.
I guess if it's instantaneous.
Yeah, you have to release it. And she tried to, but it's no good. And that's going to bring it in to the first quarter. It is Ozark Lady Bears 13, Hector Lady Wildcats 6.
So, second quarter, heading into that, down by 7. Not a, it could be worse.
It could be.
Could be.
Because offensively,
not
a good quarter.
What was it, about 3 or 4 minutes into, left in the quarter before Hector scored?
Right.
Something like that. So
it was not a good offensive first quarter for the Lady Wildcats.
No.
But hopefully they've got some nerves calmed down and can get some shots.
Yeah.
But you lose George is going to have to sit now for a few minutes because she's got 2 fouls here in the first half.
Looking over here at the chat real quick. Ellen Garrison, Brenda Housley, Keith Milton, Marcia Henderson Dover. Got my dad in here as well. Appreciate y'all jumping on watching with us. About 54 or so over on the Facebook side of things. And
like we said, winner punches ticket to the state tournament next week. And if you win here, you guarantee yourself 2 more games in this tournament.
Yeah. Yep. And looks like to start us off here in the second quarter, it's going to be Ozark Mountain. Lady Bears with the ball to start us off.
All right, here we go. And it's going to be Wheeler inbounding to Kleinert. She whips it back over to Wheeler. Now they go cross court to Fletcher. Fletcher gets it inside. Gilmore's shot is no good off the back of the rim. And rebound goes to Ozark, but then it was kicked out of bounds, and it'll go to the Hector Lady Wildcats. That's something that Trey Hector's got to do a better job here in the second quarter. Got defensive rebounding. So here's the press by the Lady Bears. Humphrey trying to get it across. She does to McConnell. McConnell whips it across over to Dotson. Now back to McConnell. McConnell, here's a 3 in the corner, and it's in and out. Lord. No good by Moore, but they get the follow-up, and the shot is no good.
2 shots in a row that just swirl in and around the goal and pop back out. Man, some bad luck.
It's kind of first half we're having here, and here's a shot by Tennyson is good for Ozark, and that moves it up to 15-6. Lady Bears. McConnell whips it over to Humphrey. Humphrey gets in the lane, left-handed, no good. And here comes Gilmore. Gilmore quickly down the floor, and the layup is good by Kleiner. It is 17-6. Hector quickly down the floor. Dotson gets all the way to the block, goes up. Shot is blocked there by the Lady Bears. And here comes Gilmore out with it. Gilmore almost stolen by McConnell, but the Lady Bears come away with it. Fletcher now to Gilmore. They get it inside. Now they whip it across to Kleiner. She drives down to the block. Shot is no good, but she's going to draw the foul and go to the line for 2 free throws.
Tell you what, watching McConnell go flying over there to the sideline, got to watch out. You know, you got these metal guardrails up down here by the out of bounds area.
First free throw is good by Kleiner. She'll get one more, 18-6. Trey, while we got a second, want to remind everybody that Hector Senior Boys be playing tomorrow night.
Got Lifeway Christian tomorrow night here in Hackett, part of their first round regional tournament.
Kleiner's second free throw is good. That makes it 19-6 now. Ozark, here's a steal by Gilmore. And Ozark will set it up. Gilmore has it up top. Now they whip it down to Fletcher underneath. Layup is good. It's 21-6. Coach Casey wants a timeout here in this second quarter. 5:58 left here in the first half. It is Ozark 21, Hector 6. Senior Boys will be 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow night?
No, it's 8:30.
8:30. We are the late game tomorrow night.
Yep. And like I said earlier tonight, just before this one started, Hackett ended up taking care of business against Eureka Springs. So they've already moved across and be a part of the second round. Akron, Lady Tigers, they've already made their way into the second round. That was the first game of the afternoon. There's going to be another one after this one tonight. Looks like, I believe, Ozark Catholic and Johnson County Westside.
Right.
Because I've seen Coach Vaught and I've seen the JC Westside boys show up. But
so yeah, when you play your first game and you get that win, I know me and you were talking about it. You're on house money.
Yeah.
For the rest of this tournament.
And I mean, that's actually, I'm kind of like Coach Freeman. I hate that term, because you want to go out in the tournament and win it,
right.
Win the whole thing. But after you get that first one out, it's no pressure. Really, you've made your way into the next week of play. So
right. McConnell gets it across, and she tried to get it to Lauren Taylor, and it was stolen by the Lady Bears. Here comes Gilmore quickly down to Fletcher.
Oh, steps.
And Campbell gets the board and draws the foul. 21-6. Ozark leads here. 5:36 left in the first half. So that foul was on the Lady Bears, and Hector gets it across. Campbell has it now. Campbell looking for help. And Lauren Taylor has it now. Taylor gets it back to McConnell. Taylor looking inside, gets it to Campbell. Campbell whips it over to McConnell. McConnell drives. Runner is no good off the back of the rim. And Ozark got the timeout when the girl was falling out of bounds, so they got the timeout call with 5:09 left here in the first half.
We got any Ozark Mountain Bear fans in the chat? Let us know. Let us know that you're here. Glad you're able to join us. We'll trying to keep this fair and balanced.
So I have to say, Trey, in the last two coverages, you have taken me to two gyms I've never been in.
There you go. I can't believe that you've never been in Hackett. I mean, I would have figured with Hackett's time in 3A that you would have encountered them at some point.
No, we never crossed paths.
There you are.
You are showing me the world of 2A basketball.
There it is. I told you before we got on the air one night, just means more. It's kind of like the SEC.
So here's the Lady Bears with the ball. Lauren Taylor pressuring Wheeler up top. Now he gets it over to Fletcher. Inside now to Tennyson. Back over to Kleiner. Oh! And it's a throwaway, and Hector comes away with the loose ball. And Humphrey quickly down to McConnell, and she couldn't hold on to it. Now here come the Bears with it. Gilmore quickly across the timeline. Being pressured. Now gets it to Tennyson. And here's a steal by McConnell. McConnell going to try to go all the way. Layup is no good.
Not able to get anything to fall right now.
No, we've had a lot of roll off the side of the rim shots. And they get them to fall. And there's the layup by Kleiner. It's good. 23-6. They're getting the rolls and we're not. Here's a steal by the Bears.
Addison should have just took it right across.
What a scoop shot by Gilmore. I have to give her credit on that. What a scoop shot right there.
Connell gets tripped up at mid-court.
And we're going to have a foul on the Lady Bears, and that is going to be on Kleiner. That's her second. 3:53 left here in the first half. It is 25-6. Ozark leading Hector. Humphrey drives, runner in the lane, a little bit too hard, gets her own rebound, stick back good. When in doubt, just throw it to yourself.
Yep.
25-8 now. Gilmore has it up top, being pressured by George. Gilmore gets into the lane. Little runner is good. Gilmore has 12 here in the first half. Humphrey has it now. Humphrey gets it off to George. George quickly to McConnell. McConnell's going to go, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hector, as no foul was called on the contact. Coach Casey wanted a block called. So Humphrey will inbound, and McConnell gets it, pulls up on the wing. Shot is no good. Rebounded, though. Humphrey, stick back, good.
Finally gets the Lady Wildcats into double figures.
27-10. Tennyson has it now to free throw line, being guarded by McConnell. And here's a steal by George. Now McConnell comes across the timeline with it, being pressured. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey gets in the lane, and runner is good. Hey, Humphrey has scored 6 straight points, made it 27-12. Tennyson whips it over Gilmore. 3 from the wing is good. She is hot here in this first half. She's got 15.
I'll tell you what, just when you think that you're starting to build some momentum, it all gets kind of taken back.
Lauren Taylor has it now. Dotson has it on the wing. Dotson back up to Lauren Taylor. Taylor whips it in. George drives down the lane and will draw the foul. 2:04 left here in the first half. It's 30-12 Ozark. And that's going to put Mackenzie George at the line for 2 free throws. And that foul is on number 25. We do not have her.
Yeah, there was. I'm sure that there's some that's been brought up from junior high that has not been added to the scorebook live roster. So
George's first free throw is good. George will have one more. 2:04 left here in the first half. George's second gets the roll. And it is 30-14. Kleiner whips it over now in the corner to Brumley. Brumley kicks it back out. Tennyson, jumper good. 32-14. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Here's George with it. Mackenzie has it stolen by the Lady Bears. And the layup is good by Tennyson. It is 34-14. Dotson, she goes all the way. Runner's good.
there you go.
Abigail Dotson with the bucket. Makes it 34-16. Tennyson. There's a layup underneath, is no good by Brumley. Hector comes out with it. Humphreys drives all the way. Runner baseline is a little bit too hard, and it will go to Ozark with 53 seconds left.
Like Addison Campbell going to check in for Mackenzie George. Lady Bears calling for some help down there.
Yeah, they all run off and didn't have anybody down here on this end. Brumley is going. And we're going to have a foul, and that foul is on Emma McConnell. So Ozark will inbounds with 40 seconds left here in the first half. Kleinert has it, gets it inside the Tennyson free throw line. Here's a cut by Brumley. Layup is no good, and it is rebounded by Dotson. 30 seconds left here in the half. Hector trails by 18. McConnell to Humphrey. Humphrey gets in the lane. Little runner off the back of the rim. No good. Humphrey still fighting, and it's going to be called for the foul. So Humphrey picks up her second with 17 seconds left here in the first half. 34-16. Here's a steal by Dotson, and then it's going to be stolen back, and then we're going to have a foul. And Hector's going to get called for a foul right there. They're going to end up calling it on Dotson. And Coach Casey's going to take a timeout here with 10 seconds left.
Calvis is wanting to have a word with an official.
Calvis is a little bit upset.
Yeah. Boy, I don't know that I've ever hardly seen him.
That's the most animated.
Like, I mean, I've been around here this is my third year, and I don't know that I've seen Calvis really just like plead a case to an official like this. Coach Freeman down there kind of trying to give these girls some direction for the next 10 seconds.
Well, that's what that's what your assistant coach should think. Talk to the team. Let the head coach get his point across. So here we go. 10 seconds left. Ozark inbounding at midcourt. And they get it into Kleinert. And she gets to the free throw line, kicks it over in the corner. Tennyson partially blocked, but still goes in with 2 seconds left. And that's going to be the end of the first half. And it's been all Ozark here in this opening regional game as they lead 37-16 over the Hector Lady Wildcats.
Tell you what, knew it was going to be tough. I mean, you see that number one at the beginning of on the bracket there in front of Ozark Mountain, and you just got to let the girls pin their ears back and try to deal with it as best they can. But they dug themselves a little bit of a hole here. But we've got a little bit under 10 minutes, and we're going to kick it out to our halftime break. We'll be back with you for the start of the second half here in just a little bit, right here on Cat TV. It's the 2A-1 regional tournament. All right, welcome back to Hackett here in the 2A-1 regional tournament. The first round, Lady Wildcats and the Lady Bears. Lady Wildcats down 37-16 as we get ready to start this second half of play. And said Shane, they got some work to do if they want to claw back into this one.
Trey, you got to look at it like this. You've got 16 minutes left of your season. And, I mean, lay it out there. Put it all on the line. Dive for every loose ball. Give it what you got.
Yep.
And have no regrets when it's over. Saying, I did everything I could.
Yep. So Lady Wildcats going to have it as we start this second half.
All right, it's Emma McConnell coming across the timeline as Hector is setting the offense. McConnell tries to get, and she draws the foul right off the bat, gets tripped. And that foul's on Middleton. So Hector will inbounds underneath the goal. They get it into McConnell. McConnell kicks it up top. George, three at the top, is off the back of the rim. And there's a fight for the rebound, and it comes out to the Lady Bears. Kleiner, layup is, no good by Middleton as it rolled off that rim.
May just be something about that goal down there.
I know, it's got that
very
slow roll.
Unforgiving, that roll.
George, three from the wing. It's good.
There you go. First points of the third.
And somebody did not get back, and Tennyson got the layup. That is her 11th point, 39-19. McConnell gets it to Campbell. Campbell, George, three in the corner. It's good again. We talked about this, Trey. We talked about George if she could get hot. She's hit two in a row, 39-22. Quickly down the floor, and whoa, we've got a block called on Charlie Campbell.
Campbell's going to check out. Lauren Taylor going to step in.
It will be Ozark ball underneath the goal. As they get it inbounds to Kleiner. Her jumper free throw line extended is,
man,
they get the roll.
And looks like we're going to have another timeout.
This one's going to be by Ozark. 41-22 here in the third. Once again, want to remind Wildcat Nation, Hector Senior Boys tomorrow night, 8:30. As they try to punch their ticket to the state tournament.
If I had more time in this timeout, I'd switch over to the bracket real quick. But it's there. It just hasn't been filled out very much. Still got everybody done before games started. So.
Lauren Taylor will inbounds for the Hector Lady Wildcats as they trail by 19. McConnell gets it to Taylor. Taylor back over to McConnell. McConnell drives to the block. Now she goes underneath the goal, kicks it out. Humphreys drives. Her little runner is good. Hector hit some shots here in this third.
They haven't just bowed down yet.
No. And Tennyson's shot is no good. Rebounded by Campbell. 41-24, 6 minutes left here in the third. Lauren Taylor lets the three fly, and it's good. Hector has now cut it to 14. 41-27, but they didn't get back. And once again, Tennyson got that backdoor layup.
Left that one wide open down there.
McConnell gets it to Humphrey. Humphrey drives to the block.
That looked like she might have almost carried it.
Kind of a wild shot there, and it was taken down by Gilmore. Gilmore driving all the way down the lane. Layup is good. Gilmore makes it 45-27.
Like I said earlier, Hector starts getting a little bit of momentum, and here come the Bears right back and just laying it in. That's Lauren Taylor. Shot a little bit, didn't have enough on it.
Goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Ozark. 5:09 left here in the third, 45-27. And Kleinert has it. She comes across the timeline. McConnell on her. Now they whip it over to Brumley. Brumley hands it off to Gilmore. Under 5 left here in the third. Gilmore tried to bounce it in, and it's stolen by Dodson. And here comes McConnell out with it. McConnell needs help, and she's going to be fouled by Kleinert. And we've got subs coming in for the Lady Bears as Fletcher checks back in. Lauren Taylor will inbound to McConnell. McConnell kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor, three from the wing, is a little bit long off the back of the rim. And here's a steal by the Wildcats, and George gets it, and her layup is good. Good job by Mackenzie George. Quickly down to Gilmore. Layup is good. Boy, they have beat us down the floor badly this quarter, Trey. George has it. Here's Humphrey. Three in the corner is no good. Couldn't get the roll. Gilmore with the rebound. And it's stolen, though, by McConnell. Layup is good by George.
Lady Cats cut it to 16.
And once again, nobody was deep as Brumley hits the layup.
Wow.
So once you think you crawled back in it, they're beating us deep. And here's a turnover. 49-31, 3:39 left here in the third. Middleton now has it. Middleton kicks it over to Gilmore. Gilmore has it knocked away. Brumley comes away with it. Fletcher. And it's knocked away by McConnell, but they're going to call McConnell for a foul right there. So Ozark will inbound underneath the goal. They're looking there. They got the layup inside as Middleton broke wide open to the goal. And it makes it 51-31 with almost 3 minutes left here in the third. Lauren Taylor, wide open three. Off the back of the rim, no good. And there's a fight for the loose ball. That's going to be jump ball, and it will go to Ozark. 3:06 left here in the third. Hector trails by 20. And Middleton has it. Middleton quickly and leads her teammate a little bit too much down the floor. Brumley could not catch up with it. And it goes back over to Hector. You know, Trey talking about this third quarter, and we was talking about offensively what Hector had happened. They've had a way better third quarter offensively.
Oh, yeah, by far.
But they've been beat with the baseball pass. McConnell's three is no good.
Taylor got in there and got a hold of it, tried to rip it back out.
and calls the jump ball. It'll stay with Hector. So Hector will inbound. They get it into George, and there's going to be a foul on Middleton right there. (51-31), Hector trailing by 20. They'll have possession underneath the goal. They get it into McConnell. McConnell going baseline and has it knocked away, and it'll stay with Hector. Dotson looking to get it inbounds, gets it up top to Lauren Taylor. Lauren thought about it, gets it off to McConnell. McConnell working her way in the lane. Shot is no good, and it is rebounded by the Lady Bears. And we're going to have a foul on Lily Humphrey.
It's going to be the third for Lily Humphrey. Third team foul for the Lady Wildcats.
Here comes Gilmore quickly down the floor, drives in, layup is good. That's 21 for Gilmore here tonight.
Wow.
McConnell has it up top. McConnell drives, runner in the lane, a little bit too hard, and Humphrey gets the board.
Good job.
Her shot is good.
McConnell got underneath there and tipped it back out towards Lily Humphrey. Gave Lily the chance.
And good defense there by Lauren Taylor. Knocks it out of bounds. Hector trails by 20, 53-33, with 1:52 left here in the third. They get it inbounds. Middleton has it. Now to Tennyson. Oh, and there's a steal by Humphrey. Humphrey battling Middleton, and now it comes away to the Bears. And Humphrey's going to pick up the foul.
Well, it's going to be number 4. Fourth team foul.
So 1:39 left, and it's Ozark 53, Hector 33. Fletcher has it on the wing now. Here's the cut inside. Here's the three, and it is short by Tennyson. And George comes away with it, gets it to McConnell. McConnell gets it in now. Campbell's going to draw the foul as Campbell goes up and was fouled by Fletcher.
Good job by Mackenzie Moore finding Addison down there underneath.
It was good feed, yeah. Addison's first free throw is good. She'll have one more, 53-34. Second one is good. She hits them both. Cuts it to 18. Here's quickly down is Middleton for the Bears. Now Tennyson has it. Here's a three up top, and it is short. No good. Rebounded by Mackenzie Moore. We're under a minute left here in the third, and McConnell's going to be fouled from behind. And that's going to be 2 shots for the Wildcats.
Yep, fifth team foul for the Lady Bears. Connell gets her first.
(53-36), 55 seconds left. McConnell's second is good. Hits them both. Cut to 16. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bears. Oh, George almost come away with it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Good defense by George right there, as Hector will have a chance here with 50 seconds left. So Lauren Taylor will inbound to McConnell. McConnell, three at the top is in and out, no good. And there was a battle for the board. Comes away to the Bears, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's good defense there by Mackenzie Moore, and caused the turnover. 35 seconds left, and it'll go to the Wildcats. They'll throw it in from the corner. They get it into Campbell. Addison, boy, Addison got whacked, and she will go to the line for 2 free throws.
See Addison there trying to work her way around. Yeah.
First free throw is short. Addison will have one more. Second one, hit everything, and it rolled out, and here comes Gilmore, and nobody was back, and Fletcher will go in for the layup, and it's good. 55-37, 20 seconds left here in the third. Lauren Taylor, threes partially blocked, and here comes the Bears. Gilmore going to try to go coast to coast. Shot is good. We're down to 2 seconds. 1, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. It is 57-37, Ozark leading the Hector Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, I just can't seem to get over that 20-point hump there.
I know, we're right back where we started.
You get it down to about 16, maybe 14 at one point, and then Lady Bears, they're just beating you down there on the other end.
Oh, they have, call it snow burden, whatever you want to call it, but they're leaking somebody out, and every time when the shot's put up, and that baseball pass is hitting a home run every time. And
Keith Melton in the chat says, do those girls have 4.3 speed or what? Oh, yeah, indeed. I mean, like I said, this is a good Lady Bears team. I think there's a lot of these teams out of the 2A-1, like Ozark Catholic, Alpena, some of them ones up here in the northwestern part of the state. Very, very good, very athletic.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if our boys get past Lifeway tomorrow, it doesn't get any easier because you're looking at potential for having to take on Coach Cody Vought's Ozark Catholic group that have not lost many games, and they are really good. Fourth quarter.
Here we go. This is it. Final 8 minutes. Got to leave it all on the line. And Hector gets a steal to start out the fourth quarter, but the shot would not go. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Ozark. Gilmore has it in the corner. She's got 25 on the night for Ozark and throws it away. Maybe I should start complimenting and see if it causes turnovers. McConnell comes across the timeline for the Lady Wildcats. McConnell getting all the way down the block. Shot is no good, but she's going to draw the foul and go to the line for 2 free throws. This is if you want to get yourself back into the game, you got to score when the clock is off.
Yep.
And that starts by hitting free throws.
Emma gets her first. Gets the second.
So McConnell is 4 for 4 from the line. Hector applying some press here, trying to cause some turnovers. Humphrey, they get it into Gilmore. Gilmore all the way, draws the foul.
Yeah, it's going to be Addison Campbell. Gilmore at the line.
Gilmore's first free throw is the first wrong thing that she's done tonight.
Mm-hmm.
She missed a free throw. She's done everything else right tonight. She's got 25, and she's got 26 now. (58-39). McConnell whips it over to Campbell. Jumper in the lane off the back of the rim, no good. Humphrey fighting for it. McConnell comes away with it. Good hustle. Now they get it to George. George, Humphrey gets it down to the block, and shot is no good. Still fighting. Humphrey will battle all day with anyone. Here's quickly down the floor. Fletcher's shot is no good. And McConnell looking for help. Gets it off to George. George cut off at the block. McConnell, three is no good. Short. Campbell, offensive board, and she'll draw the foul. (58-39). First free throw is good by Campbell.
Once again, Shane, we've worked it down under that 20-point threshold there. I don't even know if I should say anything about it. Down to 18.
58-40, and now it's 17. Well, I mean, you're scoring when the clock is stopped.
Yeah.
But you've also got to stop them and stop this baseball pass. Kleiner, here's a three in the corner, and it's good. Brumley with her second three makes it 61-41.
There's the 20 points again.
You said it.
I'm just gonna shut up for the rest of the time.
Humphrey drives. Runner is no good. And it is rebounded by Wheeler, and Wheeler will be fouled. 6:02 left in the game. Hector trailing by 20, 61-41. Kleiner takes the inbounds, and she's off and running. Comes across timeline. Now she's going to pull up. Gets it to Wheeler. Fletcher inside. Knocked away by Lauren Taylor. Good defense. Now Dotson has it. Dotson gets it off to McConnell. McConnell to Humphrey. George lets that three fly, and it's good. And it is 61-44. Timeout on the floor, and Trey, do not say anything.
You're right. I'm going to abstain from discussing it. Who's that timeout? Is that
Hector?
By us. Okay, yeah. Lady Wildcats will have one more timeout left.
So we talked. I've talked about Gilmore, what she's done tonight on the floor, but let's talking on the Hector side here. Mackenzie George, 3 threes. 13, 15, 17 tonight so far for Mackenzie George.
Yeah, she has nights where she can get everything to fall. She has nights where she can get some stuff to fall, and some nights where she can't get anything to fall. And tonight she's right there in the middle, I think.
Started out slow, but boy, third quarter she heated up.
Yeah.
Have to tip my hat to Hackett with the 80s music.
Yeah, so far everything's been pretty cool here.
And here comes the Bears off and running again, and this time they're going to pull up. They get it to Wheeler. Wheeler gets it up top to Fletcher. Fletcher hands it back off to Wheeler as we near the 5-minute mark. Lauren Taylor applying pressure. Here's almost a steal by George. Kleiner, the shot clock's winding down. They left Middleton wide open. You played good defense for 30 seconds of the 35-second shot clock, and you let a layup go. 63-44. Lauren Taylor drives. Runner is good. Uses the bank.
And they're going to have to chase her down. Humphrey.
Layup is good.
Humphrey down there by herself. Can't guard two.
65-46. 4.5 left. McConnell gets in the lane. Shot is no good. And here comes 2-on-1 again. Fletcher's going to be fouled by Lauren Taylor. 4:17 left in the game. First free throw by Fletcher is good. She'll have one more. Fletcher with 7 on the night. Now make it 8. 67-46 as we near the 4-minute mark. Humphrey's runner is off the front of the rim. No good. Fletcher with the rebound. Fletcher gets it off to Wheeler. Wheeler quickly down the floor to Brumley. Brumley gets in the lane. Left-handed is no good. Rebounded by Dotson. Oh, little runner there by McConnell. No good. She had the little NBA Euro step there.
Sitting here thinking that it looked like Dotson tried to go back up with it, but it's just going to be a 3 by McConnell. Could get back from that replay.
And ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the Bears. Got to watch the deep ball.
Yeah.
And they get it into Brumley. Brumley almost turned it over, but Kleinert saves it. Here's Middleton. Middleton 3 is no good.
There you go.
Oh, they're going to say,
man, Lily Mae, I can see her making a face down there. Like, I don't think she felt like she touched that, but referee says it's going to stay down here on this end.
Wow.
And
Dotson's going to take it away. 67-46. Here comes McConnell with it. McConnell to Dotson. Dotson all the way, and Dotson's going to draw the foul.
There we go.
So Dotson will be at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is no good. 3:13 left. Second free throw is good. Got the roll on that one. 67-47. And that ball's knocked away by Dotson as they tried to go down to Brumley, but Dotson knocked it away. It'll stay with Ozark at 3:05 left. Ozark inbounds in the corner. 3 in the corner is no good. It was an air ball by Brumley, and Hector comes away with it. Under 3 left in the game. McConnell, try to get it down to Campbell. Goes off her hands, and it'll go back to Ozark. Fletcher takes the inbounds. Comes back over to Wheeler. Wheeler Coming across the timeline, gets it to Kleiner. Now Fletcher has it. Goes in, left hand, and will draw the foul, go to the line for 2 free throws. 2:41 left.
Lily Humphrey, that's going to be her 5th. Her day is done.
I'll tell you one thing, Lily leaves it all on the floor.
She battled today.
She will battle.
For sure.
Fletcher's first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. Fletcher with 9 on the night, and it's a 21-point lead for Ozark. Campbell drives in. Shot is good. Good power move by Campbell. Campbell with 7. George
got a finger on it. He tipped it back out of bounds, but heard whistles.
Oh, they're going to say it's Hector's ball that went off Ozark after George tipped it.
Oh, they're going to try to say that they were going to try to get the substitution in before that inbound. That's what I'm wondering right now.
Oh, they're calling it Hector's ball.
Hector's ball.
68-49, 2:24 left. George, 3 is good. George. She goes for 20 tonight. And there's a turnover.
Lady Bears throw it away.
68-52. I'd be looking for McKenzie again. Sharon, she's got it. They covered her up this time. Campbell's got it. Campbell post move and hits the bucket. Campbell will have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play with 2:03 left in the game. First and only free throw is no good, but George is battling, jump ball, and it's going to stay with Hector. Good effort by Mackenzie George. It gets Hector a possession here with 2 minutes exactly left. George, 3 is good.
Golly.
George is getting hot here as she has hit her 5th 3.
Well, McConnell going to get a steal.
George lets it fly. Oh, a little bit long here. Oh, McConnell's going to get. They're going to call a foul on McConnell right there. Boy, 68-57, and George had that 3 right there. Wow, would that have not have been something?
Man, yeah, get it back, get it to 60, cut this one down to 8. And it looks like Lady Bears, I think their coach may have decided she may have done some substitutions a little bit too early.
Well, Calvis is putting in his bunch.
Okay. Well.
Free throw is good.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm proud of these girls for the fight they've shown. They, like I said, they've been down by 20 multiple times, and they've stormed right back, kept it going, and just had times where Lady Bears just was able to get the shots, get back down here on this end, go back up with it. Those quick layups.
Yeah. There's nothing short in the effort department tonight by the Lady Wildcats.
No, we got Danielle Kane, Lydia Baker, and Brooklyn Loveland in the game now for the Lady Cats. Oh, Kane sails that one.
So we have the 2 seniors out here, Baker and Loveland. We're down to a minute and a half. Ozark gets it inside. Now they work it back out and get it up to the top. Tennyson has it. Now they get it inside. Bucket is good. I don't have that name right there.
Yeah. Kane needs some help down here. Someone, we have Lydia Baker down here to help her out.
Let's get a senior shot here. Here's a shot from the top. It's off the back of the rim, but here's off at the board, and the second shot is off the back of the rim. And here comes Baker.
Going to be knocked out of bounds.
27
here, though.
Do what?
So it's going to stay down here, though.
Yep. .27 seconds left, 71-57. Ozark Lady Bears. And here's a shot, and count it. As Moore hits the bucket, and she'll get the old-fashioned three-point play attempt. 71-59. And the free throw's good. 71-60. As we're down to 15 seconds. And there's the three by Paige Hunter. Hits the three.
And once again, Kane needs help. Wow.
And that's going to be the ball game. The final score is the Ozark Lady Bears 74, the Hector Lady Wildcats 60, and the Hector Lady Wildcats season will come to an end here tonight in Hackett.
Like I said, though, great effort by these girls. Like I said, down multiple times by 20 and more, worked their way back into it several times and dropped this one by 14. I mean, that's – and I tell you what, 14, the part that's interesting about that, 14 was how much Ozark Mountain beat us by at their place back in December. So, a lot the same game, I believe.
We saw some individual efforts here, in this game. Mackenzie George, what a second half she had. As she went over the 20-point mark tonight.
Yeah.
The story for Ozark was Gilmore, who ended up with 26 tonight. But nothing short in the effort department by the Hector Lady Wildcats. I mean, tip your hat. They played hard. They give you everything they've got. And it's a young team. And, all starting fives coming back.
Yep. So as we said earlier, Akron with the win over Ozark Catholic and Ozark Mountain with the win over the Lady Wildcats. Both those teams will advance. And then we will have the tomorrow's games here, and that's the girls' bracket. We'll switch over to the boys. And Hackett took care of business against Eureka Springs a little bit ago. We're going to have Ozark Catholic and JC Westside coming up here in just a few minutes. But tomorrow night, the senior boys get their run in the first round at 8:30 against Lifeway Christian. So it's going to be a. I forgot to change stuff on that bracket. It says, second from the one. That's correct. Never mind. I didn't forget to change it. But, second place and against third place from the four. I think I messed those seeding things up, though. But, anyway, that's going to do it for us here tonight in Hackett. So, Shane, you got any final thoughts?
No, I mean, I just, you take a young team and you put them in the regional, a team that everybody thought, how in the world did they get there and stuff, but they did, and they gained a lot of experience with this trip. And you've got your, nearly everybody returning next year. So Coach Casey has a lot to build with.
Yeah, the cupboard is by no means bare as far as the senior girls, and we'll see what they put together and bring out for next season. But
I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. Let's see if we can't punch a ticket tomorrow night.
So Thanks, everybody, for joining us, wherever you were from, Hector, Ozark Mountain, no matter who all. But hopefully we did better tonight than somebody thought we did at JC Westside the other night. Had a comment on YouTube about that. But, everybody have a good rest of your night. We will see you again tomorrow at 8:30. Hector Senior Boys versus Lifeway Christian. Till then, everybody have a good night. Go Cats.